Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Smooth, back with another daily real news report. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Hit that notification bell for more content just like this. So, it's been a not so busy week. I wanted to tap in with y'all for the weekend. We're gonna get to these topics. Got some news going on. Know y'all done heard about a few of these topics, but we're gonna touch up on it, get y'all our perspective. That daily real news way. So, first topic, we're going to speak on incident that happened, a fatal shooting near the Marathon Burger grand opening in Long Beach. Leaves one unalive. I know y'all done seen that. It's going viral right now. We're going to speak on that first. Then we also going to touch on tragic shooting in Austin by this man right here. I'm not going to butcher his name, but they say he was born in Senegal, but he is a U.S. citizen. We're gonna speak on that. As y'all see, he got a hoodie on that say "Property of Allah," so could be Muslim. We never know, but we're gonna touch on that. Then, last but not least, it's getting bad out here for us U.S. citizens. We got people stuck in Dubai. As y'all can see on the screen right now, a woman calls for Trump help. She say, "Please get her home. She's been stuck there since February 24th in Dubai." So it's been a lot going on in overseas, people overseas traveling. Y'all be careful out there. We're gonna speak on that, man. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. We're gonna get right to it. First topic of the day: tragic shooting by the Marathon Burger after the grand opening in Long Beach, California. Let's get right to it, man. Like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. Let's go.
Yo, what was supposed to be a powerful and celebratory moment for Nipsey Hussle's legacy turned chaotic real fast after gunfire broke out near the grand opening of the Marathon Burger in Long Beach. And while the internet instantly started connecting the dots, Black Sam is making it clear. The marathon had no connection to what happened.
I was shooting, no?
It was panic on Pine Avenue on Sunday as the sound of gunfire sent people running during what was meant to be a celebration.
I was shooting, no?
Hundreds had packed this stretch of downtown Long Beach Sunday afternoon for the grand opening of Marathon Burger, the fast food chain founded by the late rapper Nipsey Hussle and his brother Black Sam. But just after 3:30 p.m., police say they received reports of gunfire.
And they ran in one direction and then ran in another direction. And then somebody said that they heard gunshots.
The shooting happened about a half block south of the event on Broadway near Pine, just outside the perimeter that had been blocked off for the celebration. Nipsey Hussle's relatives speaking with Eyewitness News.
It was disappointing because I know that Nip, Sam, Black Sam wanted this to be a happy occasion. So it's unfortunate that something happened that would bring more attention to the negative elements as opposed to positive elements.
3 men were shot and taken to a local hospital where one victim later died. The other 2 remain in stable condition.
That's devastating. You know what I'm saying? Very devastating, especially, being that, this is the grand opening. We're here to honor Nipsey Hussle, the late great, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what he would have wanted.
Long Beach police say this is still under investigation with no suspects in custody. Investigators have not said whether the shooting was connected to the grand opening event, but Marathon Burger telling Eyewitness News the incident nearby was not connected to the massive event. The violence comes just one day after hundreds gathered in South LA as the city officially named the intersection of Slauson and Crenshaw Nipsey Hussle Square, honoring the rapper's life and legacy.
Now, according to reports, the shooting happened near the grand opening, not inside the actual event itself. Sadly, one person was unalived and 2 others were injured.
Shots are being fired right now. Shots are being fired. What nice that, bro?
But authorities and people connected to the event are saying that there were no sign that this was tied to the opening. And you already know how the internet gets. The second something happens anywhere near a major event, folks start acting like the whole event is cursed, messy, or somehow involved. But from what's being said, this was not the marathon situation. This was something that happened nearby. And people around the brand are standing firm on that. And let's talk about how major this opening really was. Because Snoop Dogg, even Stevie Wonder was there. Stevie pulling up shows just how important the moment was. Not just for the business, but for Nipsey's legacy, the family, and the culture overall.
So what you talking about on the internet, man? We in here cooking. We in here cooking fries, burgers. I'm in my right here with my nigga Scroogey. Come on, cuz.
Get out of here, man.
Come on, man. We in here, man. Hold on, we fully loaded. Fully loaded. We got my nigga Stevie Wonder in the building.
You know that. You know that, Stevie.
At this point, you can tell that this is bigger than just burgers. This was a real community moment and a real legacy play, and clearly a moment that had heavyweight support behind it. And despite the chaos surrounding the headlines, the Marathon brand is still expanding. Black Sam has already been making it known that this thing is growing with bigger plans ahead, including expansion into Times Square, New York City.
Is there any idea where you might want the fourth?
Yep, we got a New York location locked and loaded, Times Square. So I think that's gonna be huge. It's under renovation now.
So while the news may focus on the violence nearby, the family is clearly focused on continuing the vision. So at the end of the day, this is one of those moments where two things can be true at once. A tragic situation happened nearby, and at the same time, the Marathon is saying loud and clear that it had no connection to what the incident, and the mission is still moving forward. But I guess the true question is, what do you guys think? Do you believe people online are too quick to tie everything together, or is it fair that folks had questions once they saw what happened, especially near such a major opening?
Marathon Burger, the best burger in the world, not just LA, all over the world. I'm not gassing it up. It really is phenomenal.
Y'all seen it, man. Condolences to the family that lost a loved one during that situation. But first off, let me say, we got to tip our hat to Black Sam and the Marathon brand. Rest in power to Nipsey. True icon, true pioneer, true revolutionary in my eyes, you know. Much love to Nipsey, much love to Nipsey. Marathon continue for life. I might get that tatted, man. Marathon continue for life, man. Shout out Nipsey, shout out Black Sam, shout out Marathon brand. They not letting nothing stop them. That was a tragic accident, but y'all got to remember, LA is gang territory. Long Beach, gang territory. It's a lot of things out they control, you know, that they can't oversee, you know, just because they promoting positivity and promoting entrepreneurship and being businessmen and women and trying to empower the youth and spread a message of, you know, positivity. Everybody not on that time. Some people came there just to see their ops, you know, just to handle some gang business or whatever they got going on, some street type business. That that has nothing to do with Black Sam. That don't represent nothing that Black Sam is trying to accomplish. Just like they said a day before that, they named Crenshaw Boulevard Nipsey Hussle Square. So y'all gotta understand what Nipsey means to the community. Like people are saying, like, okay, Nipsey was with the gang ties, he was with the business, he was cripping, whatever. But it's so much bigger than that. We gotta stop judging a man off where he began and where he began in his upbringing to where he is now, what he represents now. Like Black Sam is truly one of the greatest brothers to touch this earth, keeping his brother name. They started the brand that together, but when Nipsey passed, it took a big toll on the whole West Coast. So Black Sam could have just tucked his tail and hid, but he going harder than ever. Like he said, they got a Times Square location coming. That's huge, man. Marathon Burger is bigger than life to me, man. Marathon Burger means so much to the culture, to the community, employing people. People can say a lot, but once you start employing people, can't nobody take that away from you. Once you start providing people opportunities to provide for their families and so on and so on, that's bigger than just rap. That's bigger than just hip hop. That's actually more of a outreach program, if you want to call it that. Touching the people, really touching the people. Black Sam is really in these locations, cooking behind the kitchen. You don't get that with these other CEOs and business people. They never even come to the location. They just look at it through FaceTime or whatever. Like Black Sam is really boots on the ground, man. Like y'all gotta understand what Black Sam and Nipsey created. This will be here long after them, for their kids' and generations to come. So the Marathon Burger is official, man. Black Sam, bring it to Houston. I'm telling you, they're gonna go crazy if you bring it to the South. Even though we got Trill Burger, shout out Bun B, but still, like, it's enough room for everybody, man. Bring that Marathon Burger to Houston for sure. It's gonna be a success, I guarantee it. But on the other note, man, we gotta look at it from every angle, because just because, like, let me see, like, I believe that Nipsey never wanted nothing violent to happen at his businesses and establishments that he made for the community, by the community, for the community. Sort of like a FUBU thing, for us, by us. So Nipsey put his money where his mouth was. He put his brand where it needed to be, right in the center of his community, right where he from. People always saying, don't leave the hood. Nipsey never left the hood. He never left the hood, for good or bad, for better or for worse. Like, we gotta applaud people like that. Some people say it was stupid. Some people say it was dumb how he put so much to his community and put the risk, for his brand and for his following and for business partners, whatever. But he did it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, he did it. He stayed true to his guns. Through his whole career, he always talked about the marathon. And how it is flourishing now is way bigger than the clothing. To me, it's a success. Like, just because the Long Beach situation happened doesn't mean like it's a failure. It's still gonna collect revenue. It's still gonna be in the hearts and minds of the culture, and it's still gonna progress, no matter what. With something that Black Sam and Nipsey built from ground up. I don't know about the investors and all that behind the scenes, but I know that they came from humble beginnings to now. So, and they still working. Nipsey spirit lives on. Nipsey still working. Like, his name is still being mentioned with heavyweights. Like, he got a whole boulevard named after him, man. That's not little. That's not just normal. That's not everyday thing. So, like, we gotta celebrate this. We gotta let our history be known. We gotta honor our heroes. You know, we can't let the narrative be changed just because situations happen that's out of control. You can't stop nobody from coming up there with a gun or trying to handle some street business on a turf on the property. You know, Black Sam is so real. Like the person that started the business, he walked them off the property himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, man. It's different. You say, what's this live about? It's just daily news, man. What's the word? Like, share, and subscribe to the channels, man. It's just daily news. We're going over the Nipsey situation in Long Beach. If you are not too familiar, you can go back to the beginning of the show. But we talking about that right now. The impact of Nipsey Hussle in the Marathon brand itself. So yeah, man. Shout out to Black Sam, man. Shout out to Black Sam, man. So real, so raw, so like, man, Black Sam, something different. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I look up to their business models and their business plans. You know, to their strategies. They strategic with everything they do. Marathon's biggest Apple, man. I'm going that far, man. Marathon biggest Apple, Amazon, all that shit, man. Ain't nobody really Black owned messing with the Marathon as far as nationwide impact, as far as solidifying their mission statement, everything. They followed through. They kept their word, man. Black Sam kept his word. He kept the marathon continuing. So with that alone, minus all the bullshit, Daily Real News, Real Conversation Podcast Network, we got to salute, man. Once again, we got to salute, man. And if y'all in the Long Beach area, go ahead and check out the marathon, man. Check out the Marathon Burger. Do a review on it. Get some content. Promote. You know? And that's what it is on that. That's definitely what it is, man. So next topic. We're gonna speak on the deadly Austin shooting. We're gonna run the clip. Shout out to Live Now from Fox. We're about to run this clip and speak on everything that's going on with the Austin shooting. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let's get right to it.
New details into a tragedy that unfolded over the weekend on 6th Street in downtown Austin, as we now know the names of the two people killed in Sunday's mass shooting and what the FBI is investigating as a possible act of terrorism, saying it's a potential nexus of terrorism. 14 others were injured, 3 remain in critical condition. Let's be joined right now on the ground in Texas by Fox's Sarah Allegre. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us. What is the FBI? What is police saying about this incident?
Well, they said the FBI, Austin PD as well. This individual wasn't on their radar beforehand. But going back to the 2 names of the people who were shot and killed in this attack, now been identified as 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, 21-year-old Savitha Shawn, so young here, victims to the violence that unfolded right here on 6th Street. Annie Mac, if you've been here, this is a very popular weekend spot, not too far away. We've got UT Austin. This is where a lot of college students gather, as you can imagine. So overwhelming for this community. I want to take you to that moment. Also want to warn you, though, the audio is alarming. Yeah, you're hearing that. Several rounds of gunfire outside that downtown bar. Police say the suspect shot from his SUV. He got out, then fired at people on the street. Austin PD, they responded very quickly within just about a minute, killing the gunman. He's since been identified as Jaja Janye. Police say he was wearing a sweatshirt reading "Property of Allah" and a shirt with the Iranian flag underneath. This happened shortly after the U.S. and Israel announced coordinated strikes on Iran. So when questioned earlier today about any possible connections, the FBI and Austin PD say it's too early to say, but they're not ruling it out.
We're looking for connections that he possibly had, witnesses, as the chief had mentioned. We are pouring through thousands of hours of video. Have massive amounts of both digital and physical evidence. And this is a around-the-clock, 24-hour investigation at this point. And any declarations on what led to that motive would be premature.
You know, we're thinking about events and what's occurring in the country as well. And so, in addition to the fact that this was a huge, complex scene, we're calling in those federal partners.
CBS is here.
Yeah, so on Sunday, officials searched this home linked to the suspect. They say they found an Iranian flag and photos of regime leaders there. Fox also learned the suspect became a naturalized citizen in 2013 and first came to America in 2000 on a tourist visa before becoming a lawful permanent resident here 6 years later. We also learned from the Austin police chief that the suspect did obtain the weapons used legally back in 2017 from San Antonio. And once again, we are learning about both the FBI and the police chief weren't aware, or at least didn't have this individual on their radar before the attack early Sunday. Annie Mac.
And after everything that's unfolding in Iran, everyone on high alert right now. I do want to ask you, what did the FBI say about what this individual was wearing? Because there's a lot of kind of criticism and being critical of what he was wearing, potentially something with an Iran flag. What can you tell us?
Yeah, you may have seen that image that's floating around. It shows the suspect carrying a weapon. He's also wearing a sweatshirt. And we want to pay very close attention to the writing there. It says "Property of Allah." And then just underneath that, he's wearing a shirt with the Iranian flag. And so you take a look at the timing of the matter, too. This was shortly after the U.S. Announced its conflict with Iran, Israel stepping in as well. And so if you look at the coordination there, and then also what the FBI found in their search of the home linked to the suspect as well. Yes, an Iranian flag inside of that home, but also photos of the current regime as well. Again, we asked about a possible link there. The FBI saying it's too early to say at this point, but this is exactly what the investigation is for, to figure that out.
Very good. Sarah Allegre, thank you so much for your reporting here on Live Now from Fox.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, great reporting on a tragedy that unfolded in a very popular part of Austin, Texas, where college students very frequently go out on a Saturday night. So you can imagine the amount of people. Austin PD, very heroic in nature, responding so very quickly. We're getting identities of exactly who these two victims are from Austin police, showcasing they are identified 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, and you can see the 21-year-old Savitha Shan. If you have anyone who has video, audio, or digital evidence, please submit it via the QR code. This coming in from Austin police. And we do know that other parts, communities around the country, New York City, the Long Island area, Washington, D.C., also concerned and aware, on high alert for any potential response to what's going on with the war there, the conflict in Iran. Let's take it.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? So, as y'all can see, some man just started shooting at a nightclub, a bar on 6th Street in Austin. If y'all know about anything about Austin, 6th Street is like the main attraction, the main street that has a lot of tourists and college students and spring breakers and things like that. So it's just that's a tragic situation. We send condolences out to the family members of those two young people that lost their lives. But at the same time, I be feeling like, what this type of shit be about, you know? It should be crazy, man. C4, what's the word? What's good? It'd be crazy, man. It's like all this stuff be like it be too close to home, and it's just like he had a sweater on that said "Property of Allah." So what was he? It's like statements that he was trying to send off. Was he on some kamikaze type? You know, it's just like it's just weird, man. We gotta really tap into that situation. To me, it seemed like some movie type shit. Most of this shit be seeming like some movie type shit. You telling me a man just gonna wake up and shoot in the crowd and shoot at a nightclub, let off several rounds. Why? Because Iran was bombed. Like it don't add up. It don't add up. They say he was from Senegal. Like, what's his issue with Iran? You know what I'm saying? Was he down with them? Was he ex-military? Like, you know, it don't be making sense to me. Like them type of stories don't be adding up. It be seeming like certain shit in America happened just to give us stuff to talk about. And I'm sorry to speak on it because I'm sorry to touch on it like this because I know it's some lives lost, you know, and it's a sensitive topic, but you got to make it make sense to a person like me, man. This Daily Real News, we get y'all nothing but the real perspective on here, man. And that shit don't add up. It don't add up, man. People, well, they say he was an American citizen, but I feel like American citizens, and y'all can get in the comments if y'all feel any other way y'all disagree. I feel like we don't wake up and just choose violence like that. Like, yeah, we got school shooters, yes, things like that, but it seemed like this had no personal gain. Like, no, he just wanted to go out in a bang. Like, he just wanted to get himself off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just hated his life. Like, what was, like, it was no intentional target. It's just shooting just randomly. Like, that's why I always tell everybody on here, man, keep your gun, man. I'm all for gun rights, man. Second Amendment, man. Let's give it up for gun rights, man, in this motherfucker. Cause this shit wicked, man. Let's give it up for gun rights, man. Real, man. We gotta let off a shot. Because this shit get real, man. Like, what's going on, man? You gotta keep your gun around you, man. Tell your wife keep a gun. Tell your kids if they old enough, keep a gun out here, man. America is going down, man. You can never leave your house without some weaponry, man. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm not trying to entice no riots or nothing like that. But man, when you a man out here, especially black man, all man, but especially the melanated man, you better keep a strap on your ass, man. Cause this shit getting wicked, man. It was people out there just minding their business. Now they got to dodge bullets just for going on a night out on the town. This shit ridiculous, man. Like, what is this world coming to, man? Like, we can't be out here talking about non-violence no more. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to be on no Malcolm X, but it is by any means out here, man. You got to make it home, man. You got to make it home because every day is not promised, man. It's getting realer and realer, man. After this shit just happened in Iran, it's like we don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how to move out here, man. It's so much. It's they calling it a terrorist attack. And I feel like they use certain words to project fear. How is it a terrorist attack? What make that man a terrorist? You know, I need every detail. I need every angle. It's so much nonsense in the news that we don't never get the real deal, man. And it'd be crazy because we got people with kids, people with families. In America, we all want time to relieve stress. We all want to let our hair down. We all want to chill, get a smoke or two, get a drink. You know what I'm saying? We all want to just sit back and relax, taking time just to breathe and just to be, just to exist. You know what I'm saying? Without all the negative energies and vibrations out here in the world, man. We just want time to just sit back and think, man. There's so much stuff going on in the world right now. You don't even have time to sit back and think, man. It's sad, but it's true. Like with this incident, all we can do is be over prepared, man. This man, they say this man started shooting out his SUV, got out, started shooting again. That's what I'm saying. In the name of what though? Like what caused that man? Was he mentally ill? Did he just get divorced? Was his kids taken from him? Like what really going on? That's what I'm saying. With these incidents, we never know about the suspect, especially if they get unalived on the scene. We never hear nothing more about the suspect. We never hear from the parents. We never hear from their counterparts, their best friends, their wives, their sisters, they whatever. It's just like that's it. Closed case. And to me, like, man, I need all the details, man. That's really all I'm gonna speak up on that, man. Tragic situation. And I'm not gonna tell the people, man, you can't go outside, you gotta stay in. Cause nah, that's to me, that's the coward way. You gotta live your life, just live it right and stay prepared and stay toting your pistol, your firearm. I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Just stay aware, man. Don't be staying to the club clothes, all that. We at war, literally. We at war. I've been saying this for over 5-6 years. We at war, man. Can never let your guard down out here. I don't care how sweet you think it is. Minute you let your guard down, man, it's up. So just stay prepared, stay aware. So on that note, we're gonna get into our last topic. All my fellow Americans out there, y'all might want to cancel them trips out the country. It's getting real, man. Woman say she been stuck in Dubai since February 24th. Today it is March 5th. So let's just keep it real. That's a long time to be stuck in another country where you're not from. You know? So we gonna tap in, man. Last topic. Shout out to Fox 26 in Houston. They came with the story, man. We gonna play the clip, let it ride. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Daily Real News, give me only the realest perspectives on all the trending topics in the news today. So let's get to it, man. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let's go.
Options. This morning, we are joined live by Shanice Day. She is stuck in Dubai right now. Shanice, thank you so much for your time and joining us. I know we were talking. You went to Dubai to celebrate your 30th birthday. You were supposed to leave on March 1st. Here it is now, March 3rd. You're still stuck there. Where do things stand right now this morning?
Everything is very quiet in Dubai now. It's definitely quieted down. We attempted to catch a flight to London. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to take that one, but we are hopeful that we'll be on the next flight out tomorrow.
So you were telling me initially you were trying to get to London and they told you actually had to have a visa to get to London. So at this point now you have to wait for another one?
Correct. That is correct. They had stated, I guess it's a new policy that London had put into place that now you have to have visas. So we wasn't aware of that. And so it's very unfortunate, but we were able to find one that's going to hopefully bring us directly back to the States.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that all of this is happening to you. And I know for so many people over there, they're dealing with the same thing. Talk to me more about how I imagine it's very busy and hectic in the airport right there now.
Oh, yes. So we actually traveled to Abu Dhabi airport this morning. We started our journey there about like 7:30. So we woke up about like 5-6 a.m. to get ready. But it was like a wave of people just came in and I just felt like it could have just been a little bit more organized, but I understand with everything and the situation that's at hand, why it could have been that. But it's very tense in the airport. A lot of people are trying to get out. A lot of people are traveling back to Europe. A lot of people are traveling back to America. So just being patient and just hoping that our time is next.
Yeah. How frustrating and how much of a headache is this for you? Because you were telling me too, your expenses right now are not being covered. You're paying for this yourself out of pocket. I know there have been reports that other countries are covering expenses, but that's not happening for you.
That's correct. We are covering everything out of our pocket, our shelter, our food. Nothing has been covered by the government. I will say they're very great at keeping us calm in the situation, but as in expenses, we're covering everything on our own.
Got it. So right now, at this point, you're waiting to see if you'll be able to get on another flight tomorrow, and that will bring you right directly back here to the U.S.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. We are thinking of you and all of your friends. I'm so sorry this happened on your 30th birthday of
My
all
30th,
birthdays.
it's okay. You know, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know, God has something better for me, so it's okay.
He sure does. Well, we are praying for your safe return back here to Houston, and we'll make sure we keep up with your trip back as well. Thank you so much, Shanice.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Y'all can see. As y'all can see, man, it's going down. It's going down out here, man. I did not know the lady was from Houston. Shout out to her. H-Town, stay down. What's the word, man? But for real, this is serious out here. If y'all out the country, man, try to get y'all ass back home, man. For real, these people ain't playing fair. You heard what she said. Government ain't giving her no assistance. So, she, her 30th birthday, she trying to go to Dubai, do it up, do it big for the dirty 30, right? Ain't looking so well, man. She said they tried to go to London. They told her she need a visa to go to London. That's what I'm saying. These countries, we American. So we think we can go anywhere, anytime, as long as we got our passport. Nah, these laws and regulations changing by the day. They'll change overnight. You won't have no idea, and you stuck in another country. You got to get back to work. You got to get back to your kids. You got to get back to your significant other. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. We got to think about it. Even myself, I feel like there's so many other countries that provide better things than the country we in as far as the U.S. But I mean, right now it's like we on the brink, we on the edge of war. So it's like we gotta move strategic. We gotta know what these countries talking about. We gotta know if they even fooling with us. A lot of these countries don't even want us there. Let's be honest. So much things going on with this presidency and people in office. So we got to be careful. We got to be aware, and we just gotta stay prepared, man. Overall, man, you gotta stay prepared and knowing where you going, knowing what countries allow certain things, and looking at worst case scenarios, because we in the times that it's the worst case scenario. So, much love and prayers go out to the woman that's still stuck in Dubai. We pray she make it home safe, and we pray everything works out for her, So yeah, man, them all the topics we got for today. News segment. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below before we get up out of here, man. Daily Real News, Daily Real News, Daily Real News, presented to you by Real Conversation Podcast Network. And we gone, man. Till next time. Appreciate y'all. Love.